The bankrupt FTX exchange wants to return funds to creditors and dollars without denting value. Yes, this is no clickbait, but this is really just came out. Bankrupt FTX want to start staking and to hedge BTC and ETH sales as it liquidates a 3 billion crypto holding. But what is much more important, why they have 3 billion crypto holding? I thought they were bankrupt. But okay, anyways, what is much more interesting is how much debt they have. And they have FTX owns 3.1 billion to its 50 largest creditors and at least 5 billion more to its 9 million customers. So they have all in all over 8.1 billion in debts, but they're holding right now 3 billion crypto holdings, right? So it's possible they want to cash out, not. So if you had Bitcoin on FTX, they want to give you not Bitcoin back, they want to give you dollar back. So what they can do, they can just put it into Bitcoin and wait until the Bitcoin price go up in 2 years, and we're expecting 5x. So it would be instead of 3 billion, they would have 5 billion. They could pay back their $8 billion debts. However, I hope they will do it to you who lost the money, even though I told you, keep out of the exchange, of the FTX exchange. I told you before it got bankrupt. But I don't expect that they will pay it back. Man, never in history it happened that a bankrupt company returned their funds to the customers. So I don't expect that it will happen. I don't know why they say this. Maybe they want to collect money from JP Morgan or someone else. Anyways, let us go back. We have much more interesting news here coming in at that. And this is right now, you see a little bit into the future what will happen. We see Argentina. We see Javier Milei made global news by unexpectedly winning the Argentinian primary election. And why? A liberal candidate and member of the liberal party, Milei, is a Bitcoin advocate, saying it represents the return of money to its original creditor, the private sector. And this is what you see will happen in the future. More and more politicians who will little bit, like rubbing the crypto dick will win the elections, because people want their money back. They want to get the control over the money. More and more people are watching this channel or other channels and understand that this is the only possibility how to get really your money back or control over your money, because no one can print Bitcoin at the moment. Except it came out that the CIA or somebody has created Bitcoin. Then obviously we are, like this. So now let us quickly watch Bitcoin, because the funding rates of Bitcoin are neutral, getting a little bit too high, which speaks we could see some little bit more dump. However, yesterday we nearly closed the CME gap. You see it here. We didn't close it. We still have a little bit more to move. It's still a move to 27,800, what I'm expecting here. So this will be from here on still a move, a long opportunity of 6% to 27,700. So I expecting here that we could see here some pump. However, in the immediate short term, as we see the funding rates are quite positive here on Gate, or nearly 0.01, I'm expecting that we could see here some some consolidation a little bit more before we see a pump here happening to close the CME gap. And it's very crazy, because we see obviously here huge bullish divergence on the daily. You see we are about to form a golden cross. The green line will cross the red line. I expecting it. But what is very interesting, we have on the 1 hourly formed also a bullish divergence. You see it here very clear. The price going down, the RSI is going down while the price going up. So it looks like maybe we could see even more earlier than we are expecting a pump in the market to close this CME gap, which we are speaking the whole time about, right? This would be 6% long opportunity. And we see also the total crypto market, which is very interesting, is to fight back into this big symmetrical triangle. And we have to break again inside of the symmetrical triangle, or if we cannot make it back here, and in case we are closing this weekly, we still have how much, 3 days to go. In case we cannot manage to close inside of the symmetrical triangle, we will see the whole total crypto market cap dumping to at least 750 billion. You see it here. We've been here in November, which means Bitcoin at least at 20 till 18k back again. So we want to see back here. But anyways, even if we dump here, it's also a nice buy opportunity. However, we see also on the S&P 500, it looks very good because we can retest here probably the $4,200 mark, but the bullish divergence is getting bigger and bigger. You see here, RSI is going down, price going up. The bullish divergence is huge. We're expecting S&P 500 to pump. Maybe we will retest here the 4,200 point mark, but I'm expecting here pump. So we're expecting then also Bitcoin to pump. After the yesterday BRICS meeting, we saw some dump happening in DXY. Right now, today, we see a pump. We are heading to our big resistance line at 104 points. However, the more we are pumping, the bigger will be here the bearish divergence. You see here, the more we see pump, I'm expecting we see a little bit more pump, which speaks also that Bitcoin consolidate or dump a little bit more. So, but the bearish divergence will be huge because we will see the RSI will go up, the price will dump, right? The price will go down. So the huge bearish divergence, which means the dollar will dump and Bitcoin will pump. So I'm expecting here that Bitcoin could drop down here maybe to 25,200, maybe even to 25k, but then I'm expecting a pump. And as soon as we're breaking here the daily and weekly moving average and monthly moving average 27,700, which is our CME gap. If we are breaking even above, then I'm expecting Bitcoin to go to around the level of 38k. This is my price target. I still my AV long position, Bratans. You can get $1,000 bonus on Bybit. Link is down below if you want, Bratans. Thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.